Now that we know how to find your academic plan, let's go through the process of adding a class. So again, we're going to start on the Marian Tech website. And we're going to make sure that we've clicked on My MTC so that we can see this menu here. And we're going to select from My Info. So that's going to bring us to the self-service page, which is where you will log in on the left-hand side of the screen. I've already done so, so you can't see the login information here. But you're going to log in on this side of the screen and you're going to select the option to register. Now that can be done by clicking here where it says register in the shortcuts or on the tab where it says register. Either one is fine. We're going to go ahead and select traditional courses for this option, and we want to pick the appropriate semester that we're registering for. When you go to register for your upcoming registration window, you might see that you have both spring and summer registration open. It will say OK to register when you're eligible. If your advisor has not cleared you to register, it will say not eligible. So make sure you're checking the status of that before you actually start the registration process. So we're going to click on spring of 22 and we see that our cart is empty. So we're going to click on the section search link here to pull up the classes we want. And if you recall, the advisor had recommended that we take economics. So we're going to type in the course code, which if we look at the plan, this right here, this ECN 2000, that's the course code. So that's how we want to be searching for this class. And we want to make sure that the selected period is spring. So we're going to click search for that. Once it processes, it's going to pull up all of the available options. Both of these classes are listed as online, so we're going to select one of these courses. Now we have the option to either view cart or proceed to registration. We're actually not done yet, so we're going to go back to new search. And this time we're going to search for our Math 910. And we also want to make sure again that we've selected spring for the semester we're registering for. And we're going to click search. Now this one gives you several more options because as you see, we have some in-person daytime classes, we have an evening class, and then of course we have our online class. So we're going to select an in-person class for this student. And you can see here that there are still 18 out of 18 seats remaining. So plenty of seats to choose from. So we're going to click add. Now that we know we have both classes that we need for this semester in our cart, we're going to go ahead and proceed to registration. So we see both of these classes are currently selected, which is great. We want to get those added to the cart. Now, if you had selected several different classes to choose from to see how maybe they lined up. So let's say maybe you picked an economics class that had an in-person meeting time, and it also meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 11:50. At this time now, you would uncheck that class so that it did not get added to your schedule. But in this case, we've picked two classes with no overlap, so we're going to click next. And you're going to see that we are now registered for these courses. Congratulations, you've completed your registration for spring of 2022.